Well, thank God it's Montalbano, so they undercut it with that line about, why didn't you get here in time? Well, we ran out of gas en route. We forgot to look. That kind of almost absurdist humor is so Montalbano. But up until then, talk about a cornball ending. How many times have we seen the hero tied up helpless while the fiendish guy is about to waste him? Wait a minute, you know he's got to get saved. How are they going to work this out? In a sense, okay. Oh, well, we ran out of gas. I mean, they should have been lurking right off camera or something, or have the place surrounded and I don't know. I'm not going to rewrite this stuff. But that was, I mean, let's face it, it's not ineffective, but we've seen that hoary old cliche a million times. And there's ways to do it smoother. And a lot of times Montalbano has put himself in danger, but it turned out he had his butt covered. Well, maybe he planned to have his butt covered and he just assumed they were in place. But then a line or two could have explained it. A little annoying. Also, I have to admit, I was kind of disappointed when that guy turned out to be, the actor, by the way, is Alessandro Intini, turned out to be the bad guy, because what a wonderful puppy dog, enthusiastic intellectual he was. He was so likable. And it was like, oh, he's a fiendish killer too? That character was so a unique creation. The crazy, well, the professorial kid, as it were, who wants to work out the puzzle and is so enthusiastic. And, well, I said puppy dogish, yes. And then, oh, well, we've all seen those kind of dead-eyed killers before. I'm not saying that's a flaw. That's where it was going. But, by the way, not that you're counting, he doesn't appear until 41 minutes into the episode. Well, we'll get to that in a second. But the actor himself is very interesting because one source makes this his first film, his first appearance on film or TV. Then another source says he's done a couple of others, but obviously here is the principal. And graduated from a prestigious theater school, and he's done a whole lot of theater. And in fact, maybe about half of them are comedies. Molière, Carlo Goldoni. If you can't imagine him in that, well, he doesn't normally wear those glasses. And there's a still of him, if you go looking for it, with a kind of a 5 o'clock shadow and packing heat. That's this. In other words, this is acting, and it's fine acting. Well, I said, he doesn't appear until 41 minutes in. Neither does the plot, because the older couple, the crazy religious nut jobs, of course, who has the inflatable doll, and then the old man by the sea who writes P-O-E in the sand. Hey, I don't know about you. I knew it was Poe right away, Edgar Allan Poe. They don't have anything to do with the plot. They're total red herrings. There is no plot until he shows up and starts those puzzles going. So, well, that's something you don't have to, it wasn't even, hey, I saw that the second time I watched it. So it's not like, well, talk about fascinating construction. Well, that's not what we think about with Montalbano, but that's one of its many virtues. Well, I'll see you next time when I introduce another episode from Montalbano.